Okay, now please close your eyes, please. So today we'll just share a few thoughts as usual. Today being Saturday, because Sunday tomorrow there will be no class for us. The subject that we are going to discuss today is very, very simple. We'll make it very conversational and very simple because, as I always say, our tradition reveals Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram, Idam Uttamam, Pratyaksham Avagamyam Dharmyam Susukham Kartum. This knowledge is something, the royal knowledge. What is this knowledge? Knowledge of yourself, the knowledge about the universe. Very, very simple. Susukham Kartum, very easy to get and very easy to understand. And this is the ultimate knowledge, knowing which nothing else further remains to be known. Everything is as well known. Gaining which everything is as well gained. Doing which everything is as well done. And these are the ultimate human destination, destiny, goal of life. You want to get something after which you don't need to have anything else. Everybody dreams that. If only I can get this much of money, I will not need anything. If only I can get into that job, if this dream is fulfilled, I will not need anything. Everybody says that, but that doesn't really happen to people. That is because, not because the creation is creating that emptiness, incompleteness, there is a little dum-dum going on. Not that the creation is creating any type of emptiness inside you, but you are responsible for creating that emptiness. And this is what we shall see. Life is not a problem. Don't blame the life. Learn to live. If we know how to live, L-I-V-E, the life is a beautiful thing. Life is not living itself out. This is, the whole creation is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. It depends on us. A simple example I'll give you. That's why I asked a person to bring a, what is this? Mirror. You look at it, your face is there or not? So, the face is visible in the mirror, but is there a face in the mirror? Dikhai deta hai. There is a face seems to be visible in the mirror, but inside the mirror there is no face. Inside the mirror there is nothing. There seems to be happiness in the object, but in reality there is no happiness in the object. Cut that object, will you find happiness? You have got so many vegetables. Have you found happiness inside? Happiness is not a physical thing. But please understand the simplest possible way. Happiness is not a physical something. It's not even an emotion. So if you look for happiness in the object, it is not there. You can't find it. No object ever promises us, I will make you happy. No object. This confusion begins with the human beings. Human beings, we see some happiness somewhere and we go for it. And we promise to the other person, I will make you happy. Who is promising? The person himself who is miserable. I shall make you feel secure. You don't understand what you are promising people. If I will be your security, shall I not be your insecurity? Please think it over. I will marry you, stay with you, then walk into the sunset, mills and boons. Human beings, they promise happiness, they promise security when they themselves are insecure. Why do you want to give somebody happiness? By giving you happiness, I will be happy. Suppose you say, however much I may give you so-called good sensations, so many good things, suppose you are insatiable, what shall happen? You will give me a sense that I have not made you happy. And in case I am, if you still imagine that I am giving you the happiness, you shall be so insecure, because without me, you will be nowhere. So the person who imagines happiness in somebody or something is as insecure as the person who imagines that he is giving happiness to people. Objects do not imagine. Objects have no imagination. Inanimate object. A phone has no imagination. The phone, the stones, sculptures, cars, gold, diamond, space, air, fire. Observe. Have you ever get a call from the ocean? Please call and sit down by my side in the shore, and you shall be very blissful. Did you receive an invitation from the desert? Did you receive an invitation from the mountains, jungles, wild animals? No. Forget the whole physical universe. Please, friends, that there is a physical universe is no wonderment. That there is a physical universe is not beautiful by itself until your own physical body comes to see the universe. Then you say it is beautiful. Think of it. You must think of it. That thinking is not given to us. We have explored mountains, you have explored jungles, stars, planets. We have explored also the vitamins in the food, the medicinal quality of the plants. Happiness we have not explored. We have equated that happiness with a physical perception, a sensation, or an emotion. Please think of it. Until a human body comes, who is going to appreciate that the world is beautiful, ugly, dangerous, blissful, a blessing or a curse? You must sit down alone. Why do I say that? No. The other day I went to a place where a person at the last stage of his life, you can be a 30-year-old waiting for death, because of a disease. You can be 40-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old. And the moment you go into that mode, like the people go from the hospitals to palliative care. You are staying in hospital as long as there is a hope that your condition can be reversed and you shall be healthy again. But when all the organs start failing, nothing can be improved upon, where do you go? You lie down, wait. And that time also the person is not peaceful because he is waiting for death. Body is not struggling, body is not waiting for death. Think of it. Without a physical body, without your access to your physical body, you cannot have the access to the physical universe. So what is that something which is important for you? The physical universe or your own little physical body? Because of which I have access to the universe, without which I have no access. Shall we die to understand it? Every day you are dying. For 8 hours you are sleeping. When you are sleeping off, the moment you are asleep to your body, you are asleep to the universe. That itself should give you a clear indication that in the absence of the body, I shall have no access to the physical universe. But that does not mean the universe doesn't exist. That the universe existing is not a problem. That because of my body, I have access to this universe, that creates the problem. Not for the creation, not for the body, but for me. Who is this me? To that person, if you ask a question, which you have done, I have done, everybody, being in a life like this where we come across people all the time, not professionally engaged or personally engaged, but discussing the life of, as general, what is the living, what is life, what is truth, what is consciousness. When you meet somebody, how are you? What will they say? Everybody will say, Swamiji, you don't know. My family, headache. My husband, I don't know. My wife, oof. My job is horrible. I have some land and such a problem. I have got an institution, I have got a factory or an institution, university or college. I have a business. I am married. I am divorced. I have children. Headache. Most people will say that. But the people are just starting their life in the youth, the problems are still not there. When you are 15, 20-year-old, you shall be getting invitation for the birthday celebration, teenage celebration, marriage invitation, falling in love. They are starting life. Children coming up, babies just being born, you are a new father, new mother, excitement. After 30, 40 years, what is the invitation you get? Died a sudden heart attack. Friend. Divorced. His wife died. In the formative stage of life, you are getting invitation for the new leaves coming in the tree. Child begins, birthday, 16th birthday. You have not yet had the intimations of mortality. Nobody talks to you about death. Neither you care. But as you grow old, slowly you discover your friends are disappearing. That agility of the body is going away. You start disbelieving your own brother. You fight with your own parents. What is happening? Think of it, friends. Don't lose yourself in the international problem. American president's election, Indian election. This morning it must have started. I didn't even remember. Today the result must be coming. God knows, whatever it is. So much excitement. There is an Olympics. There is football. There is cricket. There is marriage. Person is totally involved. The person who is waiting for death, lying down on the bed, what is he waiting for? Think. From every list of invitation, your name is gone. Nobody knows you are existing. Nobody cares to know. So when you ask people, how are you? What will they say? Everybody tells a sad story. If you are a child, you don't know how to make it up. You are innocent. When you are young, you are arrogant, proud and strong. You don't bother to know about it. When you are old, you are helpless. And what shall you say? Life has been a pain. The living is a curse. I don't know why my parents gave birth to me. And you shall, if you have still got this voice to talk, you shall tell your parents, if you could not manage me, why did you bring me back here? As though parents are fully responsible for you. Yes, they are responsible for your body, but they are not responsible for your individuality, for your ignorance. Understand. It comes with us. Mortality comes with the body. Ignorance comes with the body. As much immortality comes with the body, absolute wisdom comes with the body. Please see that. How many times we have seen. Do not lose yourself in logic and explanations and complications. Simple thing. There where you stand, to be jumping on the spot, to be restless, the same spot you can be restful. The same spot you touch is a drop, the same spot is the ocean. The same spot you touch a dust, a particle of dust, the same spot is universe. The same moment you live, there is timeless eternity. Karalam Mahakala Kalam Krupalam. Mahakala Kala. Shiva's name is so beautiful. Kala. Kalayaditi Kala. That which swallowing up everything, every moment. Kala. And Shiva's name is Mahakala. Karalam Mahakala Kalam Krupalam. Mahakala Kala. He is the devourer of the time itself. Time devours everything, he devours the time itself. So there where you think you are dying, the same spot you can think you are immortal. The same spot you are talking about producing sounds, the same place there is silence. The same spot in the subtler realm where there is a thought, same place, Chetana, consciousness. Depends what you see. Living is not a problem. Listen, understand. Being alive is not a problem. Being alive is natural. Relatively, as much as being alive is natural, aging also is natural. changing also is natural. And all these natural things are happening in the changeless absolute. As when changes are natural, changeless content of the change also is natural. This morning somebody, one of our person I know, they have landed in Auckland, New Zealand, long flight. And the person wrote me, Swamiji, we have landed in Auckland. It's a beautiful country. I told the person, country is beautiful. Why? That there is a country by itself is not beautiful. You must be there to say it is beautiful. Are you getting that point? You must be there to say it is beautiful. So the beauty of the beautiful country can be appreciated only by a living presence. If you are not there, who is there to say it is beautiful? If you are not there, who is going to say it is ugly either? This is what you speak, it is beautiful or ugly. The spoken words, these words are spoken by your tongue, by this voice box. The body is needed to speak it out. But for you to speak it out, you must be having a thought to think it out. Because whatever is spoken, are you getting that point? Whatever is spoken is already thought. But whatever is thought can remain at the realm of thought. It can disappear. For you to think it out, for the thoughts to appear, you must be conscious. Unconscious things have no thought. Mountains, stones, minerals. Even the body by itself, dead body lying down, no thought. You must be a conscious entity. For the thought to be there, you must be conscious. So to say this universe to exist, beautiful or ugly, imagine if you are not there, consciousness is not there. And you say, the flight is so beautiful, landing is so beautiful, very nice. Understand, friends, your landing is beautiful. The flight was nice, you are flying, then a landing on the earth, on the ground, on the airport. Imagine, all your thoughts are flying. Where are they landing? The landing is always soft landing. Flying is always smooth in consciousness until the driver becomes drunk. The flight is beautiful, the machine is beautiful, the pilot is beautiful, wonderful, capable. Smooth flight. Even if there are clouds, he can maneuver. You know how to fly through the storm. Then he lands. Just like this flight, you take off from one place, land in another place. Between the takeoff and the landing, you have to come across so many clouds and the cloud packets, and then you land safely. Same thing inside, you are sitting down. You are taking off with your thought. Going on. Storms. One time it comes to an end. Where does it all happen? All in your self-consciousness. As even outside world, if your body is not there, through which you see the universe, to say it good or bad, inside, without the I thought, nobody is there to comment. Through the body, you see. Body doesn't see. Eyes are reporting. But somebody sees through the eyes. Eyes have no sense that we are seeing. Ears have no sense that we are listening. The body has no sense that it is touched by the heat or the cold. Tongue has no sense of I am tasting. Nose has no smell of I am smelling. Dehohamiti, deho na bhakti. The body doesn't say I am the body. So when somebody says, Swami, you don't know, I am so troubled. It's a spoken word. Where is the source of this I? In the realm of thoughts. I want to speak what? What shall you speak? My pain, my anger, my hatred, my jealousy. Where is that? You are describing your inner universe, your personal universe. When you are talking about anger, are you talking about the anger outside? Somebody's anger? Even if the person is angry, suppose he is diseased, that disease doesn't affect you. His fear doesn't affect you. Until other person's actions or words or whatever becomes a thought in your head and you take it for yourself. Like there is ocean, there is a depth. Child is not afraid. But when you get into your mind, this is ocean, this is a river, there is a depth, I will drown. There is a man, there is a woman, he is a criminal, he is a dacoit, is this, is that. Understand, everything begins inside your head. So who is creating your problem? And when these thoughts are coming, where are they landing? Where are they appearing? In the land of consciousness. Where are they fading away? In the land of consciousness. Who is flying those thoughts? I. Who is using that thoughts? I. Who is misusing that thought? I. One thought. Body doesn't say, I am alive. Life doesn't say, I am celebrating life or I am suffering the life. One thought, friends, one solitary thought. But people, these two things are very dangerous things in life. Ignorance, arrogance. The person who is ignorant and therefore this ahankara, I thought, is the biggest nuisance. Yet it's beautiful if you know how to use it. We shall see that. And also arrogance. Do you know why it is a trouble? The person who has ahankar, that's a beautiful sentence. Just think of this statement. If there is a ahankar, ahankar takes pleasure in pulling everybody down. In that ahankar, somebody uses a beautiful word, samskar. The person who knows about himself, he feels great by bending down to somebody who has greater talent, genius, thinking. Ahankar will never bend down to anybody. When you are aware of yourself, you bend down to anybody. You will be permanently, eternally grateful to God. Thanks for the space. Thanks for the air. Thanks for the water. Thanks for the earth. Thanks for the fire. Thanks for this body. Thanks for the sense organs. Thanks for the capacity to think. Jada Shakti Jadatmika. Chit Shakti Chetana Rupa. Conscious. Thanks for the consciousness. Thanks for the inertness. Thanks for every bit of everything. Why? Because of which this living is such a grace, such a blessing. The person who has the sense of individuality doesn't have that, what shall I say, this arrogance, this illusion, this delusion of me. He will bend down to everybody, grateful to everything. Only if the person is arrogant, he shall pull down everybody. That is why when Bhagavan says, what is that? Uddharet atmanatmanam. Natmanam avasadayate. Lift yourself by yourself. Redeem yourself by yourself. The guru, the teacher, the wise man, whoever it is, those who understand, what will they say? Be yourself. Grow on to be yourself. Be the absolute, infinity. And what the ignorant says? Try to reduce everybody. Because let everybody be reduced, let everybody be destroyed, so that I can be superior. Only a person who is ignorant, he shall pull down everybody. Relative world, I have more money, he has less money. I have more power, he has less power. When a person is happy with himself, we all are same. Samanadhika varjita. Oh mother, there is no inferior, superior, equal, unequal, nothing. There is only one thing existing. You don't feel threatened by somebody's greatness, nor you feel empowered. You feel superior because somebody is inferior. So that is the beauty. Life is a huge blessing. So many, that's why if you go on observing, that becomes scripture. The whole universe becomes scripture. And we are lucky to be born into a tradition which is so beautiful. Just this thought passed, I shall share with you, friends. It's beautiful. Creation is not a problem. Creation has no problem. Think it for yourself. Body is not a problem. Body has no problem for itself. Body has no sense of I. Body is not a problem. Body has no sense of problem. The whole creation is not a problem. It has no sense of problem. Okay, ask yourself, did you create this creation and come? No. It was already there. Your body also is already there. In this physical body is not a problem, it has no problem. The thoughts also, the perceptions also, by themselves, perceptions are not a problem, perceptions have no problem, they are not problem. Impressions, pictures of everything that you saw, they are not a problem, they don't have a problem. You are conscious of all your thoughts. Consciousness is not a problem, has no problem. Then where is the problem? I. One. Is it so difficult to catch it? One which is making noise in the whole field of silence. In the entire field of immortality, there is one fellow shouting, groaning, moaning of mortality. In the whole blissful field, one fellow is agitated. Since it is agitated, what does he say? He blames everybody. This body is a problem. Listen carefully. This thought is a problem. Why? Because this body is a problem. The life is a problem. Parents were the one, you couldn't handle me, my life. Why did you give me birth? Parents are a problem. Some other people, they go on like that. Creation is a problem. Creator is a problem. God is a problem. So believers have somebody to blame. Believers have somebody to blame. God is the problem. So why shall I believe in a God? The fellow becomes a non-believer. Does your problem does your problem get solved because you don't believe in God? You are there. But you can justify, say, if there is a creation, suppose say there is a creation, there is a creator. If you don't want to name it creator, call it existence, whatever you like that, a name or a nameless, whatever you say, you can say that. How do I solve this problem? Friends, our life in this time of the universe, so many things are produced. And everybody gives us a handbook. You purchase a plane, purchase a plane, manual will be there. Purchase a cell phone, manual is there. Purchase anything you book, the manual comes with it. Please see. Now, this creation, you have not created, I have not created. We find ourselves in the creation which is already existing. That creator, whoever it is also, has given a manual. Listen carefully. You have to give 2 minutes, don't jump. So many manuals, which one is it? Just listen. The creation has given, the creation, the creator gives a manual. Taking into this traditional thing, you think for yourself, we say, the scriptures, what he says, Vedas, Upanishads are the manuals for the universe. Listen carefully. Don't have to accept anything. Because that's the oldest literature available in the universe, in the world. Vedas, Upanishads. What did they say? The Vedas itself say, Tasya nishwasitam eva. As effortlessly you breathe, that effortlessly the Vedas and Upanishads came out. What level of Sanskrit, what level of language, what level of thought, you can see that. Listen carefully. Immediately, let me bring in the thought which will be killing you. But then every religion claims that those books are all given by God. Accepted. 100% accepted. Whoever, whatever faith, namaskar. Full acceptance, full respect, total reverence. If somebody says, this particular tree gave me this leaf, and that is my God, full reverence. Listen carefully. Read everything. Does it completely solve your problem? The handbook must give complete picture of the universe, not haphazard. Few good statements. Asking me to permanently believe and not to be. Asking me to permanently disbelieve in everything. No. It should leave behind no doubt and no error. Sansaya viparya rahita jnanam. It must give me a vision and awareness, understanding, which should be free from doubt, free from error. And who shall find if there is a doubt or error or not? It is the I, the individual. The I, the individual, please think of it, which questions everything. And in order to question, listen, long before you are exposed to the scriptures, we are already exposed to the book of the universe. We don't have to go to school, college, university to see the water, fire, earth and all these things. We see the space. Books do not create space. The cosmology doesn't create the cosmos. Geography doesn't produce the earth. Science doesn't produce the principles. These are the books write about different aspects of life. Listen carefully. And when you are going through all these things, you develop an individuality. Only human beings can develop. That is why space, air, fire, water, earth, jungles, animals, microbes, nothing in this universe has a problem, including your own physical body and the cells of the body. Nothing has a problem. And as you are seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, just like animals, you also develop the senses. And then comes you are self-conscious. I am living. And when the body is dying, so what happens? As you pick up the knowledge, you discover Mahadeva. Clearly two development takes place. You have a few things, you are something. That is where the human beings get into trouble. I am, I have. I have millions of things. Who I am is one. And each I considers himself to be special, more precious than the others. That is where the ahankara divides, subdivides. By dividing everything, itself gets divided. Understand? You are frightened, you invoke fear. You are miserable, you invoke misery. Sometimes you feel a little comfortable, you invoke comfort. This is one thought which creates all the problem. So ask whether this... So if this is the problem, knowing which everything is as well known. How? It's beautiful. You know the space. Air, fire, water will not be known. You know the air, fire is not known. You know the fire, water is not known. You know the water, earth is not known. You know the body, whole creation is not known. You know your perceptions, sensations, nothing else is known. You know your thoughts, nothing is known. And everybody shall say, I don't know anything, I don't know anything, I don't know. The ignorance is universal. Not only ignorance about the world, but ignorance about yourself. Two types of ignorance. Ignorance about the world, ignorance about yourself. Self-ignorance, universal. Ignorance of the world also is universal. But friend, between the two types of ignorance, self-ignorance and the ignorance of the world shall be never-ending. You shall never know everything in this universe. But the self-ignorance, when you remove, as to know who you are, is just not a thought, but you are awareness, consciousness. What is that? In and through everything. That is how the huge person recognizes the truth of me is truth of everything, knowing which everything is as well known. Samanya jnana. Like knowing the gold, you know all the ornaments made out of gold. But what is the particular form, you may not know. So knowing about yourself being who you are, same consciousness everywhere. Knowing which everything is as well known. Reaching where? Reached, every place is as well reached. Gaining which everything is as well gained. Understand? So, find out. All the books, whoever claims that this is the book which gives me complete knowledge, ask yourself, have you found the knowledge by knowing which everything is as well known? Are you aware of yourself? Once you are aware of yourself, same awareness in and through everything. There is no Hindu awareness, Muslim awareness, Christian awareness, Buddhist awareness, Jain awareness, religious awareness, spiritual awareness, and secular awareness, financial awareness, political awareness, masculine awareness, feminine awareness. No. Who I am, who you are, who everybody is one and the same. What we have has its limitations, but that does not limit me. But so that is why self-knowledge, self-awareness is not a faith that you have, it is a wisdom that you are. If a particular religion, if a particular way of thinking makes you special, what I know nobody else knows, keep it with yourself. If it gives you a role, condemns you to a role, a particular belief or a disbelief, that's not the truth. So that shall be the handbook which resolves my problem once for all. And once I see that for myself, now I know how to use everything that I have. No more the creation is a problem, creator is a problem, and either I am a problem, nor I have a problem. It's so beautiful. Simple thing. Suppose in this body, now you have a body and you have got nails growing, no? When the nails are growing, do you cut the nail or the body? You create the nail. You cut the nail. There are two people. If there is a relationship, because of the relationship there is a break point comes because of a relationship, shall you fix up the relationship or kill the people? The thoughts are like growing nails. Amazing, no? The thoughts are like growing nails. If nails are confusing you, fix the nail. Every thought is like a growing nail. Consciousness is not a thought. The book which reveals this, called Vedas, Upanishads. It is not dependent on a person or a thing, or a god or a something. It is in and through everything. Clearly helps you to recognize who you are. And after that, if you want to say, I have something which you hate to say, because I am not there. What is the question of I have a land or I have a body? Understand, friends? You have, in your beautiful, you have got a face. Face, huh? You can put a mask. How many masks you can put on your face? How many? Millions, right? And remember, yesterday I was talking to somebody. Masks do not smile, only face can smile. Take that one statement and think over for your whole life. Masks will not smile. Masks will not get angry. Mask will not do anything. Mask is a mask. Mask is a fixed mask. Mask is not something which is mobile. Mask is not something which is continuously changing. A mask is a mask. It's a fixed emotion. Anger. That you have seen the mask in Bali and other places. Beautiful. All over all countries of the world. So many masks are there. Only face is dynamic. Masks are static. This face, your body can smile. Why do you say your body is a mask? It's a changing mask. Now smiling. It can be how many masks it can change itself. Where from it is changing? From inside, you are changing it. You are creating an emotion, you are changing the expressions in your face. So as even masks on the body cannot change. I mean, a mask on the body, yes, they are fixed emotions. Your face only smiles. Your face is a changing mask. Your every thought is a changing mask. You are changeless consciousness which is in and through everything. So which thought is a problem? Which body is a problem? Learn to live. Be yourself who you are. Close your eyes. The whole universe reveals itself. But the person doesn't ever challenges himself. Ignorant man always challenges others, blames everybody except himself. This ahankar, I, is so stubborn. It will never question itself. It can never say that it is committing a mistake. Always others, others, others. That is why one person is confused, it will try to confuse everybody. It's like a terrorist. You can't tell him that he is responsible, then he will shoot you. He doesn't mind shooting and being shot, shooting himself and shooting everybody. That is why such people become the most dangerous things in life. You can't tell them anything. They don't have that sanity to understand themselves. Like friends, in a bubbling hot water, please, in a bubbling hot water, bubbling, I'm telling deliberately, bubbling, glil, all the time that the whole thing is bubbling because garam. Try to see your face. Bring it to normalcy. You can see your face. In an agitated mind, you shall never recognize the truth of yourself. A person who is constantly angry, restless, jealous, frightened, blaming everybody and everything. Where is his leisureliness to look at himself? First thing, sit down, observe. And in that, just like the mirror with which you started, mirrors reflect everything, abhas, appearances. But mirror will never get affected by what it reflects. You are the light of consciousness, the mirror of existence, awareness, in which everything appears to be. But no appearance shall ever touch. Call it the light of consciousness, mirror of consciousness, immortality, bliss, anadi, ananta, beginningless, endless, always remains the same. So, that's what you are. For some time you have a body. Live with it, make the living a celebration. You shall never have to wait for death. Immortality is too much. You have no time to think of death. There is nothing called a death. It's a continuously passing phenomenon. Be immortal. Live with immortality. Be the changeless. Live with the changes. Shivoham Shivo. The immortal absolute. Body is Shava, the whole creation is cremation ground. So you are the Shiva, the dancing Nataraja. In the dance of immortality, in the realm of mortality. Be yourself. Living is a bliss. Life, absolute bliss. All depends on you. Take that responsibility. Be yourself, which you already are. Just recognize. Thank you, friends. Thank you.